How's it going, guys? It's Ian here from Racket Sports. This is Jazzy. As you see, the background's a little bit different today because me and Jazzy, both of us are not feeling well, so that's why we are at home. But I still got a chance to go play with the racket I'm going to talk about today, which is the brand new Yonex Nanoflare 800 Pro. Now, in this video, I'm not going to go through all the details about the marketing, the technology, the new material they're going to put out. I'm more intrigued of sharing you guys how I feel about this racket, cosmetic-wise, feel-wise, and is it worth investing in or not? As you know, the economy right now is not doing too well in the world, but if you're going to spend the money, you want to spend it wisely. So let's see if the money justified or not for the brand new Yonex Nanoflare 800 Pro. Cosmetic-wise, I think it's a very unique combination of colors, and I've been in this industry for more than 7 years, and this is the best looking racket that Yonex have produced in the past 7 years. So they haven't been building such a good looking racket for a while. And if you go back to the reviews I did with Yonex rackets, I always kind of have a disagreement on the color choices or what they made, but I have to say this time definitely surprised me. So based on the catalog, it's a darker green color, but me personally, I feel like it's more of a darkish blue with a little bit of Tiffany blue or mint turquoise kind of accent on the frame. Very nice looking. Now, I think the most special part is the shaft. You can see sparkling effect at the lower side of the shaft under different lighting, and then the top part of the shaft remains matte finish. So a really nice accent in the design. So before I received this racket's demo, I received a newsletter from Yonex about who's going to be using this racket. And then when I first saw the players, I was very intrigued because one of my favorite female players is using and endorsing this racket right now. Her name is going to be Shitaru Shida, and of course Aaron Chow's partner Su Wei Yik, I believe, is also using this one. Shida's signature chart is going to be like a reverse slice smash, and she does a fantastic job of it. So that's why I was also very intrigued to test out this racket with the same, well, I try to do the same thing as she does, and it does work out pretty nicely. So headed down to the club, start playing with it with a couple friends of mine. Stringing tension, I put around 24 pounds, 10% pre-stretch, and also on the brand new Precision 8 machine. I have to say this machine is, it's great. Cosmetic-wise, look-wise, user-friendly-wise, probably not as good as Precision 9, but I mean, we are one of the biggest accounts in the USA, so we carry all sorts of Yonex string machine. So if you want a quality stringing job with us, come to Racket Sports. So by the way, it's Expo 65, 24, 10% pre-stretch. That's my normal tension right now. The main thing that we have to talk about, the brand new 800 Pro versus the older 800, is going to be the forgiveness level and the sweet spot level of the frame size. So if we take a look at 2018, when I first reviewed the Yonex Nanoflare 800, the frame was smaller, same with my face and body shape also slimmer and smaller, just matches that racket. Now in 2023, the 800 Pro came out, my face became bigger, heftier, heavier, same with the racket as well. So it's a great comparison between 2018 and 2023 right now. So forgiveness wise, I think it's probably the best in the Nanoflare family, including 700, 800, and the 1000s. Now, you might argue between the 700 and the brand new 800 Pro. With the Nanoflare 700, I feel like the new 800 Pro has a more distinct hitting feel. Now, in the past, when I play with the 700, I just feel like the shaft isn't really set up correctly for my swing because I do swing a little bit faster. I use a little bit more wrist and fingers, so I prefer something that's a little bit more responsive and a little bit more quick flex, if that makes sense. I think 700 is a little bit more draggy in the shaft. It's definitely fine for girls, or I would say beginners, but for me, I feel like it's a little bit more draggy on the feel, so that's why I will prefer a lot more on the new 800 Pro. Now, you might ask, what's going to be the biggest difference between the play and feel comparing with the new Pro and the old Nanoflare 800. I would say Nanoflare 800 was a very successful launch before the 1000 series came out, but right now it's just so close to the brand new 1000 series that 1000 has been taking away all the hype from Nanoflare 800 because both of them come with a compact frame which they share very identical perspectives and also come with a stiffer flex. But it's just right now the brand new 1000Z has Guinness world record on swing speed. So basically nobody is taking 800 or buying 800 at this moment. So that's why I think it's a very clever launch from Yonex to reintroduce the brand new 800 lineup into a Pro Tour game and play model and then redesign the concept of this racket so that it will fit the Nanoflare family very well. When I play with this racket, the hitting feel is very precise, and clear-wise, it's very easy to hit, it's very fast. Drive-wise, you can feel the racket swinging through just like the Nanoflare 1000s, very easy to block. The differences is the blocking area is much bigger than the 1000. So if you are playing very aggressive doubles, this will actually be a better defense racket than a 1000Z. But they swing just as fast as the 1000Z. This racket has a very powerful half smash. So when you are using a lot of half smash, let's say if you are off center moving towards the bird, but you are kind of behind the ball and you're just kind of hitting it through, doing a half smash, this racket does this very, very well. There's no drag, there's no delay. The shaft is just very quick response. Once you snap out with the fingers and wrist, the ball goes. And then it's also very easy for people to practice and play more technical shots. So for example, she does favorite shot, which is a reverse slide smash, which goes the completely opposite direction to the sideline. And I did try to mimic and play the same shot as her. Surprisingly, the feel and how the bird reacts is very, very nice. It goes down in the midcourt, moves to the side, and due to the big sweet spot plus thicker, wider bolted frame, that gives you the stability of those kind of technical shots. So it's something that I'm very happy that Yonex did focus on, which is the stability and forgiveness of the racket, which is very rare, I think, in recent racket industry. And just to share some of the information to you guys, when you guys pick up a racket, take a look at the frame. So if the frame has indentation on the design, that means this racket plays a little bit firmer. So what I mean is, for example, the Nanoflare 800 Pro, the racket frame shape has indentation in the middle, and then it covers from the very bottom all the way to the top. So that means this frame plays firmer. If you take a look at Oxsaber 7 Pro or ASRock 77, the indentation of the frame starts from the middle of the frame and covers the top. The bottom is not. So when you see those rackets, you can tell right away those racket plays more flexible. I think Yonex did a great job of redesigning the new Nanoflare 800 Pro so that it can fit in the Nanoflare family better. So just to let you guys know, the Nanoflare 600 is designed for the very basic high flex racket. 700 is for beginner to intermediate. I would say it's probably the least racket I like, but it's there for you guys to pick. And Nanoflare 800, the redesigned version, will be a step higher and a step stiffer than the 700, and of course the 1000 will be more for intermediate to advanced player. So the brand new design Nanoflare 800 is worth buying or worth investing in. I'll have to say, if you have the brand new 1000Z and you're liking it so much, I will say Nanoflare 800 Pro is definitely not worth investing in. But excuse me, but if you are a brand new player that are looking for a racket that can help you explore and play for at least 5 to 6 years of time, then 800 Pro is a very nice racket to have. Comparing with the previous 800, don't go for it. Go for the 800 Pro. The new design gives you a lot more forgiveness when you play, a lot more feel when you hit the ball. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know I'm not in my best shape, but I try to pump out this video as soon as I can so that you guys can have the first-hand information from Pro Racket Sports. And thank you Yonex, and thank you Seattle Badminton Club for lending us the court to shoot our review videos. And once again, if you want to pre-order this racket, please go to proracket.net, or if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, Ian, or just email shop@proracket.net looking for Ian. Then I will be the one who will respond to your emails or DM. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.